Friday, what are they firing at?
Something just entered the upper atmosphere.
Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm DCSG81 and welcome to another toy reviews. If this is your first time watching my video, welcome to my channel. This is where you'll find me doing reviews for action figures, custom heads and accessories, as well as some comparison and all sort of fun stuff. So I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button so that you don't miss out any of my latest toy reviews. Okay, so before I begin, I would like to say a heartfelt thank you to those of you who actually check out my other video that I mentioned that I wasn't feeling really well these days, and you guys actually wishes me to get better. Yeah, I actually remember that I mentioned that at the almost towards the ends of my video, and you guys actually noticed that, which means that you guys really watch my video till the ends. Okay, so I'm really thankful for it. As you can see, I'm not really 100% fully recovered, and I also heard that Shadimus Prime actually was infected by the COVID-19, which I felt terrible with this news because as a fellow YouTuber, and we are also at the same niche for promoting action figures reviews. So you know, when something like this happens to someone that is doing almost the same thing as us, we actually felt the connections, and I actually felt sorry for him, and I really hope that he will get better soon. And yep, so I really hope that he can, although he say he's fine, I do hope that this will continue, and I don't really want to see that his health get affected by it. And yeah, I really hope that he will get well soon. And for those of you who are actually living in the United States or anywhere else, actually I think now is they call it the phase 2 of the infections, because we can see the rates are going up again, and more people are getting infected by it. So I really hope that you guys will actually stay at home, reduce the amount of time that you are outside, or even if you do need to go out, do remember to wear your face mask. And yeah, just be very careful whatever you touch, just remember to wash your hands and things like that. Yeah, and also do watch out for your kids because they are very vulnerable into getting infected, so you don't want that to happen to them. Yeah, so just be very careful. Just keep them at home whenever possible. Okay, so this review of course is for the Captain Marvel. This is one of my very anticipated piece, because out of the 5 figures, Captain America, Mark 85, Iron Spider, Rescue, and this one, this and the Rescue Armor is the only 2 that I really anticipated, because they are considered like new figures. Although this one have the other Captain Marvel, but this one is the different costume and different hairstyle, so I'm taking it as something new. As always, I'd like to just open it up with you guys, so let's get it open. Okay, so this piece was actually got stuck in Japan Post for quite a while because of the way that the shipping was used, which is EMS. So it got caught up in the Japan for I think at least a week, maybe. Yeah, otherwise I would have gotten this quite some time ago. Okay, yeah, so let's take a look. And in case you guys are wondering, I got this from Anime Export. Yeah, so let's take a look. Okay, and as you know, I can't choose the head sculpt because this is ordered online, so I'm really hoping the best. Keep my finger crossed for the there's no problem with the face. Okay, yep, looks pretty good so far. So let's get a closer look. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the box, and it's back to white, which is almost similar to the design of the Rescue Armor box, except that this is way more compact, way smaller, which I actually preferred because it won't take up so much of your storage space if you are a box keeper, and it also wouldn't cost you so much for the shipping. Okay, so I actually like this smaller compact box a lot more than those bigger one. Yeah, but I know that SH Figuarts will try to reduce the box as much as possible. Those that comes with a bigger box, they have a reason for it. It's mostly due to the accessories that it comes with. Okay, so yeah, we can see the Avengers EndGame Captain Marvel here, and this is a Japan version, so you can see that some Japanese wordings over here. Okay, at the side here we have the Tamashii Nation quality stickers, and at the side here there's nothing much, just saying the Captain Marvel, and at the back we can just see 3 pictures of the poses. I believe, if I'm not wrong, there are actually more pictures during the pre-order, but it's okay. I mean, we can see these are clearly the very good pose. Okay, and yep, some Japanese wording that we don't know what it's talking about, and the age 15 and up. Yep, so it's very nice. Oh, they do have another pictures right here. Okay, so let's get her out of the box. Okay, so this is Captain Marvel flying right out of the box. Let's take a closer look. And the moment that I took her out from the plastic packaging, I kind of feel relief because her face is looking good. Okay, I would say that there's no flaw, I would say. Yep, the eyes are okay. Yep, kind of good. And I kind of like her hair this time, because the moment I saw a blonde hair, I kind of relieved that they didn't make her like this Captain America from the Civil War, because of the, you can see the glossy paints. Yeah, so I'm glad they didn't go through the glossy paints, as well as the same goes for this Black Widows from the Infinity War. I'm kind of glad they didn't go this route. Okay, I just like the way they actually have some black paints as the base, and then they paint the gold over it, and they didn't use those glossy paint, which looks kind of good though. Okay, yeah, something new. If I'm not wrong, there isn't any characters, I mean in terms of Marvel, that they use this way. Yeah, it's kind of good looking there. Yep, so I'm not sure if you agree with me. I think this looks pretty good. Okay, yeah, we can see her signature mold there. Okay, she does have that in real life. Yep, so the costume wise, wow, it's looking very good. Yeah, I kind of prefer this a lot more than the previous one. Even in the movie, when I first saw her appearing in this suit, I was like, wow, that's good looking. Okay, and you can see there are a lot of texture on the red there. It's very nice. Okay, so looking very good. Okay, and all the blue are actually matte. Okay, but when the light shines on it, it looks very glossy, which is kind of good. I kind of like the idea. Okay, and this piece is a separate piece. It's kind of loose. You can see actually floating around. Okay, no problem there. Okay, it's actually good because I don't want it to be glue on, so that it will actually hinders the articulation. So it's movable, so it's good enough. Okay, wow, looking pretty good there. Okay, wow. Okay, yep, I really like this suit a lot better than the previous one. Okay, yep, and the head as well. So let's go through some of the articulations. Okay, so for the articulation, as always, we'll start with the head. As you can see, she doesn't have the long hair anymore, so she can look up pretty much. Okay, and looking down a lot more. Wow, there's a lot. And the head can turn sideways, no problem there. She can turn 360 degrees. The head and the neck is a separate piece, as you can see, so it doesn't hinder any articulation. Basically, it's a very free movement there. Okay, and as for the hands, you can see there's a separate piece inside, which is something like a butterfly joints. Okay, and she can move pretty much 360 degrees. There's not much hindering. She can go more than 90 degrees there. Okay, no problem. There is no arm swivel, unfortunately. Okay, and there's a double joint elbow. Okay, and of course the hands are movable. Okay, the torso wise, she have two, one at the mid torso and one at the waist. Okay, so she can bend forwards this much. Okay, with some gap there, which is not looking very good, and she can bend backwards a lot more. Okay, and there's no gap this time, which is good. Maybe it is good for some flying poses. Okay, yep, and the waist can turn. Wow, okay, a lot better compared to the previous figure, which is I'm not sure which one. Yeah, I think it's the Black Widow from the Solo movie. She can't really turn, if I'm not wrong. Okay, there's one figure I remember there isn't, she can't turn a lot. Okay, but this one can turn pretty much everywhere. Okay, you can see it's very good movement there. And as for the legs, there's no pull down mechanism like the rest of the figure. Okay, but she can actually do quite a good split over there. You can see almost perfect split. And let's take a closer look at the joints. Yep, pretty standard. Okay, yep, there's no tight swivels just like the arms. Okay, but she has a double joint knee, which works pretty well. Okay, and the legs as well, she can move pretty much. No, sorry, not pretty much, just up and down. Okay, you can't turn sideways, can you? No. Yep, and there's a toe hinge as well. Okay, yep, so pretty standard articulation, I would say, nothing special there. And but she can move pretty well because there isn't anything that hinders her movement. Yeah, so she's basically very free movement. Oh, sorry about that, I've forgotten about kicking forwards about slightly more than 90 degrees, and kicking backwards not going to happen because of her butt cheek that's blocking it. Okay, yeah, but she can kick forward pretty well. Okay, yep, so let's move on to the accessories that she comes with. Okay, so as for the accessory, this Captain Marvel really doesn't come with much, as you can see. So let's get through the hands first. She comes with a pair of closed fist hands that is already on the figure like always. Okay, and a pair of relaxed hands. Okay, looking pretty good there. Yep. And also a pair of open palms hands. Yep, I just noticed that even the hands, the paint for the blue glove actually does have a bit of glossiness, which is nice. Okay, and then the rest are all the effects. Let's get through the flame effects for the hands. And I did mention before that it actually looks kind of similar to the one that comes with the Dragon Ball Gerent, okay, which is this one. And this is actually a lot bigger. Okay, but the shape wise is almost very identical, just that the one that comes from the Captain Marvel have more texture on it. Yep, looking pretty good. Okay, yep, so then we have another effects, a pair of effects for her arms. Okay, to curve it around her arms, which I will show you guys later, and a pair of bigger ones, which is for her tight. Okay, yep, looking pretty good there, kind of like the translucent effects on it. Yep, very nice. Okay, I'm pretty sure that those of you who doesn't want to keep all these effects will just put it on her while you display her. She actually looks pretty good with all these effects on her actually. Okay, so now let's move on. Okay, so in this section, I'm going to show you guys how to put on some of the effects on her. Okay, I'll start with the arms first, or maybe I should start with the tight first. Okay, it's actually flexible. Yeah, you can see it's movable, but don't actually try to force anything because this portion is pretty hard. Don't try to bend or push it any further. Only this portion that is actually soft. Okay, let's try it on. Okay, I'm not sure whether there's any left or right, which I don't think so. Okay, it's pretty loose there, doesn't seem right. Okay, maybe I'll try this way. Okay, and this is the moment that you actually need the instruction manual. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so I was right the first time. The one that is curving this way is actually meant for the left leg. Okay, so let's try it on again because it's kind of loose, which is why I thought it's meant for the right leg. Okay, yep, it doesn't look right to me. Okay, let's try the left legs, which is this one. Oh, sorry, the right legs. Okay, and let's put it on. Yep, so it's supposed to look like this, pretty much. It's very nice nevertheless, just that mine is a bit loose for the left leg. Okay, yep, it's very nice. Okay, and then the next one I was wrong. It's not for the arms, it's actually meant for the lower part of the legs. Okay, as you can see right over here. Okay, I thought it's for the arms, silly me. Okay, yep, let's see whether there's any okay, don't think there's any difference. Let's try to put it on. Yeah, you see, it's pretty loose for mine. Okay, so this is how it should looks like. Very nice, and it does click on a bit well. You just need to find the correct positions to click it on. Of course, you don't hear the clicking sound, but you will feel it when it's holding on right. Okay, otherwise you'll be very loose if it's wrong. Okay, and then for the hands, there are some positions that you need to look out to. Is there a left or right? No, because the instruction does says that there are some way that you need to look when you put it in. Okay, let's take a look. So how do you see that? Okay, can't really see. So this is for the left or for the right. Attach it according to the shapes. Okay, let's try it with the right hands. Okay. Nope, it doesn't go in. Oh, it does. Okay, yep, so I was right. That's for the right hands, and this should be for the left hands. Yep. Okay, so how you tell is that you can really feel it when you put it in. It goes all the way in if it's for the right hands. Okay, yep, so this is how she looks like. Wow, I must say that she looks pretty good. No, I'm sorry, let me rephrase myself. She looks very good with all these effects on her. That's very nice. So pretty sure those of you who gotten her will actually display this way, because that's how we don't need to keep all these effects in our boxes. Okay, yep, very good looking. Wow, I kind of like all these effects on her. Okay, so for the size comparison, I will start off with some SH Figuarts, and of course I will begin with some Final Battle ones, which is the Mark 85 Final Battle editions, and the head is from Nota Studio. Okay, and then we have the Captain America from the Final Battle version as well. And right up next, we will have the Rescue Armor Pepper Pots, okay, as well as the Final Battle Iron Spider. Okay, they are all from the SH Figuarts. And next, I'll compare her with the latest Black Widow from the Black Widow solo movie, as well as her own self, the Captain Marvel SH Figuarts from the Captain Marvel movie itself. Okay, yep. And next, let's compare her with some Marvel Legends, and we'll have the Taskmaster, okay, which actually looks a lot bigger compared to her, as well as her own self, which is also from the Marvel Legends. This is the I kind of forgot what's her name. Is it the Green Force version or something like that? Yep, and of course she looks slightly bigger than the SH Figuarts. Of course, Marvel Legends is always bigger than the SH Figuarts in some way. And right up next, I'll compare with some Mayfacts. I have the Infinity War Thor right over here, which is bigger than she is, of course. And then we have the Iron Spider, which is also from the Mayfacts. Okay. Yep, looking pretty good there. And last but not least, I would like to compare her with the Nota Studio Steve Rogers from the Winter Soldier. Okay, as well as the Mezco Thor from Ragnarok. And since she have a close-up fight with Thanos, I would like to compare her with the SH Figuarts Thanos as well. Okay, this is how small she is as compared to the Mad Titans. Okay, this is the Thanos from the SH Figuarts EndGame. Okay, so my final verdict for this Captain Marvel, I'm just going to give her a 7 out of 10. But don't get me wrong, it's not a bad figure. The reason why I'm deducting so many points from her, there are a few reasons. Okay, first of all, it's a great head sculpt, and I have no doubt that this head sculpt is actually recycled from the previous Captain Marvel. But don't you worry, I will do another comparison video and then we will see from there. Okay, so it's a good head sculpt, but if you notice, there isn't any interchangeable faces or even some other heads for us to play with. Okay, so that's a big deduction there, because as you know, I kind of like more faces or more heads. Yeah, I'm a heads collector. Yeah, but this is a good heads nevertheless. I was hoping they'll give us some other, you know, some angry expression as well, because she's supposed to be mad when she's fighting with Thanos. Other than that, she's a web exclusive, so she's pretty pricey, but as you can see, the accessory wise, she doesn't comes with much. Okay, just that, you know, the only thing that she comes a lot is the effects. Yeah, which looks pretty good by the way. And also some points are deducted because for mine is not really that you know, stable, because you can see it fall off again. Okay, so I have to keep adjusting the effects. It keeps falling off. Okay, and yep, so other than that, I think it's a great figure. So if you were to ask me whether is this a must get for you, I would say yes and no. Okay, no is because it's a web exclusive, it's very expensive, and I don't really feel that it's see it drop off, is really worth it. Okay, but the things that I feel that yes is this really truly to me, it actually replaced the other one, the older one, not because of accuracy or anything. Is because I kind of like this look a lot more. Unless you're telling me you prefer the older ones, then there's no doubt that you don't have to get this one. I kind of like this because I like the costumes, as well as her shorter hair kind of looks much better if you were to ask me. Okay, so yeah, so that's the yes and no. Okay, so if you have extra money to spend on, because this is not cheap, and you feel that you can, you know, overlook the worthiness to get her, then I think it's a good buy. Okay, otherwise if you already have the older one and you don't feel the needs to have her, yeah, I think you can skip this because it's pretty expensive. Okay, otherwise it looks really good, I would say. Yep. Okay, so I hope you like my review for this Captain Marvel. Do give me a thumbs up if you like it, and of course always feel free to leave me any comments below if you have any further questions about her. And I know that I have not been answering all of your comments lately, because like I say, I wasn't feeling very well, and also I've been assigned a new project lately at work, so I'm pretty busy at the moment. So That's why you can see that even for my uploads of video is not as frequent as previously. Okay, so I hope that you guys will bear with me. Just need to settle up the project, at least get it moving, and then maybe I'll have more times to do more videos for you guys. I hope you will be patient with me. And before you leave, I hope you'll check out my playlist right over there, and also do browse around my channel for more videos. I believe there will be quite a few videos that will catch your attention, and I'll see you in those videos. Bye!